TheRapScene.com. I am Frank 5D, the anomaly sworn solemnly high snobbity. I love talking to dope ass artists, and again, today we reach to the top shelf of this bar that is the culture, where the lyricists sit. This individual is a representation of what hip hop should be in the face of what's going on in the genre, and we should all be here for it. People, I'm always excited to introduce top level MCs. This is Pretty Bully. Duffel
Hell,
bag.
that was a hell of an introduction. I appreciate you.
Well deserved. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. I just got my little couple hits in, so now my shoulders relax. I'm good. How you?
I'm feeling pretty relaxed myself. Um, let's take a couple more hits for the one time. Thank you
Understood.
again. Thank you again for sitting down and turning up with me.
No
Um,
doubt.
I got to talk to Great God a few weeks ago, and I want to put the same thing on you that I put on him. It's hard to find artists who you haven't heard anything from them that you don't like. It's so rare. So again, thank you for your artistry, young woman. That's off to you.
Thank you.
Yep. So to start out, let me get your government name, date of birth, and social security number.
Shit. That was cute though.
No, but tell the people where you from and what you do.
I am from Buffalo, New York, born and raised. I am a songwriter, MC, lyricist, mommy, phlebotomist, cook, nurse. Look.
Come on, keep it going.
Hey,
It's more than that. Artist, like
it's a thing.
visionary, innovator, like preserver of this thing of ours. Bars are back, and no doubt, like I said, you're one of those on the forefront.
I
We
appreciate
know
that.
that. Yeah, you know that we all know that things go in cycles, and but why now? Why it feels like a sign of the times, but why is the culture paying attention to bars again in this day and age?
Well, I'm gonna start by saying, just correcting you because you said bars are back. I don't feel like they ever left, me personally.
Right.
But now we're in a state. I feel like it's more just the world in general. It's things that we need to pay attention to. And coming from our era, because we're around the same time, you know what I mean? Coming from our era, that's what used to teach us. You feel what I'm saying? The music is what was teaching us. Hip hop had a message in it. It digressed and turned into something else for a quick second. But I mean, they paying attention again. That's all I can ever want. So why it's happening, I'm unsure, baby, but I'm happy it is.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, again, it really does feel like a sign of the times, and you are absolutely correct that they never went anywhere. You just had to
Big
to
fact.
know where to check for them, and I really hate that. Most Def, he said like on his first album on Black on Both Sides, like people always asking where's hip hop going and what is hip hop doing, and you really need to look at yourself like where am I going, what am I doing,
That's a fact.
and you'll get a clear idea. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm. I agree.
let's get real here. How many bars do you have? Like you literally actually have bars to spare and give away. How many bars do you
To
have?
ask how many I have is insane. I mean, I never counted. I mean, when it's in you, it's in you. I don't know. I've never been asked that.
If you put a number on it, come on, give me a number. How many bars do you have?
Unlimited. Ah, my sister in the background, she said unlimited.
Unlimited. I mean, it sounds right to me. One of my
I
favorite
mean,
MCs, he calls himself the boy with a billion bars. So like
mm,
I
a
can
billion's a nice number.
I
I'm
can
very wordy. I will say that. I like words. So I don't think it could ever stop. Really.
that's word up. You should have a bar class. Like how do I improve my bars?
Mm.
Like
Wait
you
a
like
minute.
you
I see,
had
I'm getting
literally.
ideas flowing on here. Let's wait till we stop recording. Look.
Yeah, can I spit something for you right now and you give a quick critique?
Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. All right. Yo, I said I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official rap scene murderers. The mob comes equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family. I got enough shots to share for all those who want to profile and pose. Rock you in your face, stab your brain with your nose bone.
Sounds very familiar, sir. Look,
Wait,
I
very
didn't let you
familiar. What
rock
you
out
trying to
though.
say?
Like, you could finish it, but I could have finished it with you too.
You all alone in these streets, cousin? Come on, you saying what are you trying to say here?
Oh, no, nothing. Next question, babe. Look, I'm gonna let you
Okay.
have it.
No, okay. So I speak to a few artists. Well, I've spoken to a few artists from upstate New York. I just shout out Greg God. I just mentioned him. Can you speak to me about any division, if any, between Buffalo and Syracuse, or say Rochester, or Niagara Falls, or New York City? Like, well, what's the difference in the division? Why?
Now, I can't speak for nobody but me. Me personally, I work with who I work with. My top producer is from Rochester. So I can't speak for nobody else. Like, that's my nigga. Then and now is us. You know what I'm saying? So how anybody else feels about anybody else, I don't hold you. I don't know. Like, I'm good over here. Bully is comfortable going where Bully go. I can't speak for nobody else.
And shout out to Kid Carquest. We'll definitely get into that in a few minutes. I think
That's
it's
my boy.
good. You know, I just look at it like, there's a lot of unity on the West Coast in California, like so to say, in any rap
Hmm.
scene that's
You
going
speak
on.
truth. You definitely speak truth. I don't know why it's so segregated. It's a thing. I know. I don't even want to make it an East Coast, West Coast thing. Just
Mhm.
music in general. Egos exist. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, they don't know how to play positions. They don't play well with others. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas need to be the front runner. And that's usually what takes place and stops people from working with others.
Hmm.
That's all
Is
I got. That
are there any dope artists coming out of Niagara Falls?
I'm not sure. I'm not
Hmm.
sure. I can't even tell you the last time I've been to Niagara Falls, honestly. And when I'm in my writing bag, I don't really tap into nobody else. No offense. But now will be the time I start listening. Okay, who just dropped? You know what I'm saying? Who buzzing? Because now I done released and working on something else. But
It,
I
it
can't
seems to
really.
me, it seems to me from an outsider that if you're not big in Niagara Falls, then you're not really popping out there.
No. Well, everybody got opinions. I mean, that's the thing. It could be. I don't know who's popping over there though. Because me personally, I don't go.
Mhm.
But it could be a thing. I don't know according to who, but it could be a thing.
Word up. Maybe like we should do or the rap scene should get together like a contest of like whichever MC can go over the falls in a barrel the best, they win the contest. Like
Hmm.
while spitting.
Niggas
All right.
like a contest, don't they?
Gotta be competitive.
No, that's a
No,
fact.
shit. Let's get serious here. I always describe the moment that a person falling in love with hip hop as when you heard the culture calling. What I want to ask is, how long did you know you would be making music before you started?
Mm. Wow, I was young. I started writing at 13, but when I first honed in on music, I had to be no more than 19. I was a shorty still though. And I
Hmm.
just knew, because I always had an issue with talking to people, like expressing feelings and shit like that. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Like that's how I used to be. So when I started writing music, it was like therapy for me.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm just telling how I feel, but not really to somebody. If somebody having to hear it, that's a different story. But I ain't have to actually say this to nobody. So I was a shorty when I started doing that. Shout out to my English teacher. She tell me just write my thoughts down. Damn, I never said that out loud. You don't
All right.
pull something out of me, nigga. That's what's up.
That's what that's what I'm here for. And shout out to most English teachers out there, especially the ones that are doing their job. One of them told me I was the smartest kid in the school, and
That's what's up.
I immediately thought I was dumb smart because I'm like, how many other kids has he told that? Well, you don't really get.
Probably none. No, for real.
I mean, it is what it is. But that's dope. So that is a good gap. You started writing at that young age, but didn't take it into it. You know, and that's not really a big. Well, it is a big gap, but it's a normal gap, I guess. Coming from your early adolescence to actually to your late
Hmm.
teens. So I guess that's more than enough time to develop your confidence and really feel like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and keep doing this and actually try to keep doing
Hmm.
it. Beautiful united ladies living independently.
Hmm.
It
Yes,
sounds like
sir.
a 501c3 nonprofit charitable organization.
A non-profitable. They're amazing. They are amazing. Nonprofits are amazing. I will say that. Um, yes, my name. Damn. Oh, he pulling some
What,
shit out of me. That's cool. Okay. I
what
am the
made what
baby.
made Beretta decide on that title during
Did you
the
wait,
re?
you said what made Beretta?
What made Beretta decide on that title during the reinvention? During when you were,
Homework. Yeah. He did some homework. Okay. Well, I was named Beretta by someone. Shout out to DJ Shay. Wow. This was the first time I ever went to the studio. Malek took me. Damn, shout out to Malek. He took me to the studio and I ain't even had it wasn't even a song. It was I didn't know how to write a hook yet. But I went in there and I spit it and Shay was like, yo, it'd be a dope name if we called it Beretta. And we was just sitting in there. It was me and a couple other dudes sitting in there. And I kept it for like I think I had like one CD with two songs on it. But I would like I said, with that big gap, I wasn't doing music. So it didn't stick. So by the time I started to develop a little more, and started using my life experiences and putting it into the music, Beretta didn't fit. And I was just going by my regular government name, Kings Franklin. So it wasn't until like maybe 6 years ago Pretty Bully came along. Like a friend and I've said this before too, but a friend and I was talking and it came up in conversation and I liked it. But to move forward to present day, that doesn't fit who I am. Like I'm a mommy. You feel what I'm saying? I'm
Mhm.
working every day, 9 to 5, taking care of patients, drawing blood and shit. Like that's not what represents me. And it took me back to my childhood. Like when I was trying to name myself and make it fit, it took me back to how I grew up. I'm the baby out of 6 kids. And when you young and you're the baby out of the whole family, people have a habit of saying, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, instead of telling you or showing you or explaining why you should. So I was hard headed and I did a lot of shit dolo and I didn't have to. I had a support system, but I didn't utilize it. So I don't want women now or younger ladies to be as bullheaded as I was. Like you have a team, you have a support system, but you just got to tap into them. And it's easier to do things together versus dolo. And I wish I knew that when I was a little younger. Well, a lot younger. I'd have been a lot further than I am now if I would have used the assistance that I had, you know? And boom, bully.
What do they say? The youth is wasted on the young, and wisdom is wasted on the old, or whatnot, or something like that. But that's what's up, and I didn't get a chance to officially christen you a part of Team Frank. Your last name is my first name, Frank.
They used to call my pops Frank. Rest in peace to my
Mhm.
daddy.
Shout
That's
out
what's
to
up.
you know. So you you started writing early, but it took you, some years to actually, okay, here I go. What would Bully be if she wasn't an MC?
Mm, everything I am now. Like
Hmm,
the same. I just use music as a way to talk about everything that I am. You feel me? Like
that's
that's how I express all the things that I do. So I would be the same person, I believe, but it wouldn't be so many people that knew about it. You
mm.
know?
Well, like, okay, let me rephrase a little bit. Like, say, like you started writing at that age. What else were you doing at that age? Like, what else could you have gotten into that you might have, fell in love with?
Ah man. I probably was going down the wrong way. I was outside a lot. I will say that. I was outside a lot. Hanging with the boys, doing things the young ladies shouldn't be doing. It was very aggressive. You know, it was a different route. And yeah, music kind of steered me away from that. I was putting more focus into that versus being in the car and shootouts and stupid shit.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
you and me both.
So yeah, that was a thing. I grew up using music.
Mm, thank
It
you, hip
helped.
hop. Hip hop
Nah,
saved
for real.
a lot of lives and a lot of youths out here. So we gotta always give it up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. You don't think would you have still fallen into to baking and to cooking?
Yes, absolutely. Because my great grandmother, she was a cooker. Oh man. Yes. Rest in peace, Mama Lee. She put that in me. She was always cooking. Like that was the household. We had Sunday dinners every Sunday.
Hmm,
You hear me? Like Big Mama house type deal.
word.
Like so that was always there, letting me taste a little spoon when she in there mixing something. Don't measure nothing. Palm of the hand, dumping in on the cakes. Like I grew up around that. So the garden and the backyard, we lived in the middle of the hood, but the garden in the backyard, when I tell you our Sunday dinner was out there, greens, peppers, like we picking the food. Go and get some of them beans. So yeah, that's in me.
That is
That's
what's up. I
in me.
cannot wait for my bully bites. I am
Oh, you
definitely
gotta talk to me.
yeah for them.
I got you.
Um, going back to thank you hip hop
Hmm.
and and how music impacted your life. What else do you listen to?
I just love music. I love music in general. For the
Hmm.
most part, my day to day, I just listen to R&B like all day.
Okay.
For real, like, cause it keeps me calm. Now, don't I ain't gonna hold you. Obviously, I love hip hop. I am hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm sitting here listening to Kiss all day, or Chic, or you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be heavy aggressive. Like a
Hmm.
lot of the shit that I do, I need to be calm for. So R&B be it. You know.
That's what's up. What else do you like? Just everything. You just across the board.
I do like everything. Like you might even catch me listening to like country music. I'm not gonna say here, I ain't gonna hold you and say I can name a song. But
Right. Hmm.
like just to let music play and because I'm always doing something, whether it's baking or making my shirts or whatever, you know, I'm usually moving around. So to just have music going, it could be country. I can't do heavy metal. I gotta be able to understand the words. I will say that. But for the
not
most part, so
not a
almost
big
everything.
Slipknot fan. No.
Yeah, yeah. I like words. I need to know what you're saying.
Okay, so serious question. You don't
Hmm.
do many features, and why not?
They just haven't come about. I mean, I work with who I work with. I do genuine connections. You know what I mean? I'm not the type. I'm not about to be sliding in your DM. Oh, let me get a verse. Like I fuck with who I fuck with. I like genuine connections. You know, because there's a lot of mixiness that be going on, and people in rooms they don't really fuck with each other. Like I keep it cute. You know, so if we come across each other and we run like into one another, it's like, oh, let's do some work, whatever have you, and a vibe is good because vibes matter. I go, I'm huge on vibes. So if it goes well, then yeah, you know. But if we never met before, 9 times out of 10, it's not happening. I need to know who I'm dealing with. You agree?
Of course. That's that's another thing that we have in common. You know, we both eat.
Understood. Yeah. So it's not on purpose. Like a lot of people be thinking I don't want to work with nobody. That's not the case. That's not the case. I love music. So if we can sit here and make some dope music together, let's go. I just need to fill you out first. That's all.
I just spit for you. What's up with a collab with me?
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna give
Who
you a concept.
who were you thinking of working with coming up in the near future?
Mm.
MC wise, MC wise.
I am open to working with anyone. I who I would really like to work with. I would off Rip Jada. Everybody knows that. Like that's the thing. Um, but also Davies. Um, Conway is dope. Conway's very dope. I would definitely work with Conway. Um, man, I just want to work. As long as we can catch a vibe, I'm okay with that. But
Word.
that's on my list though.
I noticed you didn't name any female MCs.
Well, that's not a bad thing. Well, I'm actually working with a few. So I can't put it on the want list because it's already happening. But I'm gonna
Okay.
keep that a secret though.
Come on, we don't keep secrets here on
No,
the
no. Well,
on
I
the
do. I do.
Okay.
It's good
And
for a rollout.
we do respect that.
Surprise.
We
Huh?
do respect that. We respect that you keep secrets, most definitely. Um, tell me about the state of female MCs in the upstate area.
Yeah, we got some spitters up here.
Hmm.
Young ones too. Like what's that young lady's name? Captivated C. She's
Captivate.
dope. She's dope. Yeah, where is she from, sis?
She from here.
No, I'm sorry. Where did she move to? I know she's from here.
She moved to, I think, NYC.
She moving to New York now. She's dope. And she from the town too. We got some spitters in Buffalo. There's some ladies up here that be getting busy. Yes, sir. Some that I'm sure you already know of, like Shay Nora, Love the Genius. We got some, yeah.
You know, just still trying to pull something out of you.
I
And what up?
see you.
What up,
It was
sis? Up
cute.
there? A few of them, including you, were just honored at the and performed at the ladies' first event. How'd that go? How
Oh
does the
my.
progression
Yo, shout out to Sneak Viber. Shout out to
go?
Shanta. That event was crazy. Like it's one of those you had to be in a room to feel the energy.
Hmm.
The vibe was that was hip hop. That was
Tight.
hip hop. Shout out to her for putting that event together. It was an honor. The dancers, ah man, like it was just an overall vibe.
Hmm.
Every aspect of hip hop was in that room.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that was nice. Damn, you got me cheesing and shit. No, but that was genuine.
I mean, congratulations and
Thank you.
happy 51st year of hip hop. You know, this is what it is. This is what we're here for.
Hmm.
This is why we're having this conversation. This is why you know, this is why we can gel a little bit. Hip hop being a male dominated sport is becoming an outdated perspective. You know, with the recent
Agreed.
recent years women's takeover. What do you think about the women who are getting all the shine in the last 5 odd years?
I knew that was coming. Well, I will always be team ladies. Always. I'm gonna be proud of any woman that's doing her thing, expressing herself the way she expresses herself. Speak, mama. Especially from how I started doing it. That's how I used to vent. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna ever knock no woman for how she do it. Although it is a double-edged sword because my daughter is 16. So it's like I can't condone everything. Kudos to you for expressing yourself. But man, you know the rest. We gonna chill. We gonna
can
leave that alone.
I ask who's your daughter's favorite?
Ah, my daughter likes different types of music. Like she like Tyler the Creator and things like that. I ain't giving her one of them ratchets to be her favorite. That ain't happening. That's what you trying to get out of me.
I thought that's what you were saying. I was trying to.
Nah. Nah, she like all type of music, but I'm just saying that's not. You know what's out here. Certain shit you just can't go with. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep it cute, but you know exactly what's happening here.
I was out there, and thank you, Duffel Bag Bully. For being you. Um, so speaking about female MCs, and
Mm.
I promised I wouldn't ask you this, but I have to. Why do you hate the legendary Rough Rider Eve?
You play. Ooh, you play. The fact that you knew my name was Beretta, you know I fuck.
No, I need to fire one of my interns or something. Like one of them is getting beat up now.
I,
We love PVE, and we know you do too. Explain her influence on you.
oh man, like with okay, Eve was the first. That was the first CD I ever purchased. First job I had, like she had just came out with blonde hair. She with a group of niggas and she spitting like harder than some of them. You know what I mean? This was around a time where I was a little reckless. I was always outside with the boys, getting into bullshit we shouldn't have. You know what I mean? And man, I ain't gonna hold you. I kind of felt like I was her a little bit. It's like, wait a minute, this kind of represent me too, and we both spit. So it was like, yeah, and she was raw. Like, what? He's spitting niggas under the table. That's a fact. That's a hell of a person to look up to. And then I respected her story, you know?
Hmm.
I respected the story where she came from and her craft. Like she had the art of storytelling. She was a spitter, like, and she was still being her. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like, yeah. That's for me.
yeah. I got a couple. I got a couple of her joints on vinyl out there.
Yeah.
How did you watch How many episodes of her talk show did you watch?
I actually liked it. I think I
The sitcom or the talk show?
oh wait. No, I have not watched the talk show. The sitcom, yes. I have not watched the talk show.
Nobody did. Don't worry about it. Um,
Oh, I'm sitting here like, no, I'm serious. Like I didn't know she had one.
am
Did
I
she really?
tripping?
Or
Do
you
I
bullshitting again?
need to go kick one of my? Hold up.
Okay, I fumbled that one. Look.
She was on the talk.
I know she was on, yeah, she was on the talk, but I didn't know she had a talk show. She even had a talk show. Did she for real?
Mm-mm.
You play. You play.
You know everything about your favorite MC, man. I mean, what can I say?
I do. Like she was
Yeah.
one of yeah.
Give me a Mount Rushmore of female MCs.
Mm. Oh, let me see. Eve, obviously. Brat, Missy Elliott, Queen Latifah.
That's four of the Mount Rushmore. That's it. Queen Latifah, the Brat. Yep, you did it, Eve. Queen
Yeah, I
Latifah.
started looking up because I'm like, wait a minute.
I didn't ask for a top five. The
I was like,
Mount Rushmore.
different mount over there. This for Rushmore no more. Yeah, I definitely had. I love the ladies.
I mean, it was a good
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore.
But Light would have been in there too. You feel me?
I feel you. I mean, you gave the ultimate homage to her, as well as everybody else who you just named. Like, um, Queen Latifah's my favorite. Is my favorite woman MC of all time. Um, there's so many more I could name. You're on that high tier of that list, because there's not so many out there that I can name, and I have to go back again. I just put you on the spot with a Mount Rushmore, so let me not say that.
I appreciate that though.
But yeah. So okay, thank you. You've done a bit of ghostwriting,
Mm.
and you tell us who for.
Are you kidding me right now? You are hilarious.
Um,
What is a ghostwriter, sir?
I mean, someone who writes someone else's lyrics, but it's not
And
credit.
remains a what?
Say that
Cat.
again.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So, okay, could anyone who you've ever written for be considered as the greatest?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Like it's
that's
been some
dope.
dope people.
Hmm.
Everybody, slouches. You know what I mean? All niggas don't need help. Some people just like to work with others.
Okay,
That's a thing too.
that part. And you know what? That says a lot about you as well. If if he or she can be considered as the greatest, then and you wrote some bars for this person, then it says a whole lot about duffel bag bully.
I
Um,
appreciate that. Well,
I appreciate the appreciation.
I never
And
thought about it like that. You funny.
you're pretty funny too, Miss
That's
Frank.
because I'm high, but it's cool.
Is 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 there a greatest ghostwriter of all time? A,
Mm.
a good goat? Is there a greatest ghostwriter of all time? A good goat?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because no, I, I think that's unknown. You can't really say because
Explain.
ghosts are ghosts. Half the time you don't know who these ghostwriters are. You feel what I'm saying? Or that they even exist for that matter. Most of them are nameless. So how can you say who's the goat? We don't know.
Gilly the kid.
That's what I'm talking about, sis. You got to answer the hard hitting questions over there.
You hear her?
Yeah. And I don't agree because there's some pretty great ghosts. Like a ghost is a ghost,
But
but
imagine what you
we
don't
got the
know.
ghost of Abraham Lincoln out there somewhere.
Do you know what?
There's like there's a ghost of I don't know Kurt. There's a what about the ghost on the Queen Mary or all them ghosts at that prison in Eastern Pennsylvania?
You got it. You got it.
So there has to be a good ghost somewhere.
No. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of great ghosts, but it's a lot of ghosts you don't know. A lot of ghosts do their job and stay a secret.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. And a lot of them like don't do their job. I'm just kidding. Um, have you ever regretted giving away any ball?
That's it. Messy boo.
You ever seen the other guys with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell? And he's all, "Who are you?" And he's all, "I'm the guy who does his job. You must be the other guy."
I'm not about to play with you.
No, I think it might have been it was that Martin Scorsese joint. Let's move on. Thank you for putting up with this dumb shit. Um, have you ever regretted giving away any bars?
Yes.
Ooh.
Damn. That was quick. You surprised me. It happened. I mean, like sometimes delivery is everything. And if I give it to you like a voice clip, a voice memo, so you can catch the cadence, and then I hear it, it's like, oh, why you say it like that?
Mm-hmm. I can understand that, as a person who has written a couple scripts, and then watch people read them, and you're like, what the fuck?
Why you reading it like that? Yeah.
Say you wrote the bars for someone else, and then for whatever reason, out of nowhere, you use that bar. Is that biting?
Well, you can't bite off of yourself, but it's foul though. If I wrote some shit for somebody, like those bars are theirs. You feel me?
Yeah.
To repeat that is insane. Like you got a tagline in your ghostwriting. In that case, that's insane.
Is that a knock on my bars that I spit for you earlier?
Well, they weren't yours, so you can't say that.
Okay, look. Does authenticity still matter in hip hop?
Hell
While
yeah.
we're on this ghostwriting conversation.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Even
You know what? Again, I can only speak for me. Absolutely. Absolutely.
mhm.
A lot of people don't stand on that, but over here, yeah.
Is that it is I'm having too much fun with you. I'm about to say some dumb shit. Um, thank you for the advance of your phenomenal project, then and now, produced by Kid Called Quest.
That's
It kind of blew me away. I personally gave it the write up that it deserved, and it's still in rotation.
damn. Thank you.
I heard you say that it was going to be an EP, but there was so much dope shit that it turned into an album. And it feels like it translated into you like hitting a stride or like, coming into form with it. Would you agree with that, or talk to me about that?
No, that really happened. You explained that very well. Like throughout the course of making this project, I've been finding myself. And it was like I found myself at the end of it. I honed in on who I am. You know how you sometimes like you see people with a little light bulb. I had a light bulb moment. You know what I mean? And the same time, life was life, and I'm venting about what's going on, and it's like the vents turn more into like a teaching spirit. Like now, I don't feel like it's for me anymore. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like I'm supposed to be doing this just in case somebody else was feeling like I was feeling. They might need to hear that. You know what I mean? Like it switched. It happened kind of quick. It was literally at the end of the project. The project was done. I had like maybe 3 songs left. Three. Yeah. And it was just, I don't know. Life happened. It happened. I just was in a different space. We grow all the time, and yeah,
Mhm.
thankful for this growth. It hurt.
Always life, and
Shit.
it feels like you said the album is made for the listening ear, and you basically wanted to be more open like that and let the fans know more about who you are and get more personal. Were you
Yeah.
secret at all during the process to share those stories and to get that real?
Hell yeah. That's the part that hurt. That's the part that hurt. But like I said, I've said this before. Like before this project, I was just more so staying on a lyrical standpoint. Like I was still talking about life experiences, but I was keeping it strictly lyrical. Like, still, I ain't gonna let a nigga get too close. I could tell you something, but I ain't gonna really tell you nothing. Like that's how I felt until this project. It was like therapy to be able to actually say how I felt. I never really put my emotions or how I felt when certain things took place and what someone else made me feel. I never talked about things like that. Like it was a vulnerability that I never had before. Like not even just music. I'm saying in general. Like this was new. And that shit hurt. Like when you finally say something out loud or admit something that happened or how something hurt you, that shit is painful. So yeah, that shit hurt. To answer your question.
I mean, what pain is beauty, beauty is pain. What it hurts to be beautiful.
It's a
Uh,
fact. And pressure builds pipes.
yeah. Um, I think one of the main successes of any project for me is the chemistry between an artist and a producer. And you and Kid are top tier with that. Did that pain or that process of opening up help that dynamic?
Absolutely. And I think it was kind of reversed as well. Like I
Mm,
was comfortable with being that open because of the chemistry we have.
okay.
Like it made it a comfortable space. Cause like as I'm growing in life and I'm feeling like it's okay to talk about these things now, you're not just gonna talk about it to anybody first. You gotta be comfortable with that person. So it was a comfortable space for me to be with bro You know what I mean? So he sent it to me. It's like I'm in this vulnerable state in life and I want to talk about me and my son, or you know what I'm saying? Like he was the perfect person. It was almost like that was the first ear. You know what I mean? So yeah, the relationship definitely helped. Definitely.
That's a beautiful thing, and you can almost hear it like symbiotically coming together on the project. It seems like both of you guys had something that you needed to express, and both of you were able to get it out. You through your bars and the transitions and the structure, and him through the same thing with the production. Um, Chef's kiss.
That's
Oh,
my guy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Like we locked in forever. Quest already know.
what's up? Beautiful to hear. Shout out to Kid called Quest. Um, I love to ask artists this, and here it goes. Where would hip hop have started if it didn't start in New York?
Mm, damn. Technically, it didn't start in New York, did it?
No, it didn't say.
No, but I seen the documentary not too long ago, and I didn't believe it because we always that's the thing growing up. Hip hop is New York, like that's us. I did see a documentary recently that was trying to say that it originated somewhere else. I didn't know the truth behind that. I can't see it starting nowhere else but New York. Like, um,
I think that's more of a theoretical argument, like musical lineage type of thing.
what
Like
you think?
um, I think somewhere ancillary to New York. And I said this to someone else too. If not upstate, if not somewhere immediately close to New York City, then somewhere more ancillary like DC or New Jersey or Philly or something like that. Um, Everybody, the main answer I get is Los Angeles, and I see why.
Mm.
I get it. I know exactly why, and logically, I probably agree with that. But I just don't think so, and I don't know why. Like,
I'm standing on New York. Look.
but I mean,
That's what I got.
the question was, where would it started if not New York? So you
No, I
can't,
get it. I
you know,
can't think outside of it. I heard your question. Look.
it started in Buffalo, huh? The hip hop started in Buffalo. Everybody, Pretty Bully said it.
No, I wish it did though. No, that would have been dope.
Hmm?
That would have absolutely been dope.
I'll say LA.
My sis said she would say LA too. She over here looking in the air and shit.
I love West Coast. I love West Coast artists.
She swears she's from the West Coast. No, that's a fact.
No, does she? None in
She
the
West
air
Coast from the heart.
on the west, but airplanes and helicopters. I'm like,
I need a chopper in my life. That would
you
be
got
nice.
Chopper City in the ghetto. The entire culture is talking about it. Give us your thoughts on the Drake versus Kendrick Lamar kerfuffle.
I put my shoulders down for that one. Listen, um, damn,
Big Kendrick.
yeah, Kendrick with the big capital letters. Nah, I
Drake
feel like
came
Drake was trying to get niggas to come outside for the culture. That's
for
what I feel like he was. I don't think he knew what was about to happen.
if you believe TMZ and DJ Academics, then he got them to come outside straight up to his house with weapons and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is insane.
Boo.
That's insane.
I mean, if he tried to get him outside, he was successful, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
but
he
back,
won one of the battles, but he didn't win the war.
yo, the
You're one
way,
of those never Drakers, huh?
man, no, no, no,
I'm
no,
just
I wouldn't
kidding.
say that. But the way Kendrick, the narrative that he created, talking to his family. You
Yeah.
see, I'm holding my head and shit. That should stress me out. Like that was beyond disrespectful in a teaching sort of way. It was just like, damn, you gonna smack that boy like that?
It's like
Yeah, that was crazy.
he took Smack DVD or he took Chrome 23
And made his
to
mother
the big
watch.
labels.
His mommy absolutely watched it. That was fucked up. Yeah, that was fucked. It was a good beef though. It made me excited because we ain't really had no good beef like that on no back and forth type shit. You know, I said, wait a minute. And I don't have anything against Drake. He's a dope ass artist. dope as hell. But when it comes to like people and speculations of having writers and things of that nature, like I take all of that into consideration when we discussing a battle. So I didn't know what to expect. You feel what I'm saying? Like which one am I gonna get from him right now? Drake can go many different ways. You don't
I
know. He
think you
just
really
drops.
had to be on the inside to expect anything. You never know. And none of us was ready for what happened.
Hey yo,
So your co-signing Buffalo does not fuck with Drake. Y'all.
you wow. Listen to
Okay, no. So
you.
look, the seat is officially hot, pretty bully. No, you are in the
Yeah.
hot seat. No, you in the hot seat. The floor is lava or some shit.
Messy
Here we go.
boots.
Who you gonna vote for?
Messy boots.
Who you gonna vote for president?
You a mess.
Okay. Who's the worst rapper out of Griselda?
Yikes. Now you want to see, I'm gonna have to slam you when I see you.
Okay, no, yeah,
Like,
no. Come on,
nah,
why did you
we
and
on
Aguilar?
contact now.
Why did you do Aguilar and Caviar Dreams like that?
Oh my god. Man, that's hilarious.
No, you are still in the hot seat. You have not answered one
Yeah.
question. Who is the wackest Wu
Look
Tang
at
member?
my sister face right now. You ignorant.
Who is the
What you
wackest
say?
Wu Tang member? You got to answer one of
Oh, you
these.
crazy. You better not ever disrespect Wu-Tang like that. Now, I told you we already was on body contact for the first comment. Now I got
Okay,
tackles.
who's the
Wu
wackest pussy rapper?
42. Watch it. You say what?
Who's the wackest pussy rapper?
Oh my God. I don't listen to pussy rap. So I can answer that one. I don't know. Look.
Okay, okay. Did he do it? Did he do it?
Ooh, not a Diddy.
Yes or no?
I wasn't there, nigga. I don't know.
No, the seat is still hot. You are not getting away from this. And,
Shit.
Kid Call Quest or PA Dre?
Oh my guys. Shout out to PA Dre too. Nah, them my boys. I got a project dropping with him this year too. You better talk.
Name the dopest artist that you have ghostwritten for.
Oh, Pretty Bully.
So you didn't write your own. Okay, Sway in the morning or the rap scene.
You are messy. Listen, Sway in the Morning will always be my top for everything. That I'm gonna come out and say. I
No,
love that.
I ain't telling
Like, you have to.
Damn, the seat is you, man. See, oh, we definitely gonna fight. You ain't even gonna
oh,
answer.
oh, you don't like my shots? My shots too.
No, come on. We gotta focus here, pretty boy.
Okay, come on.
Explain the Sway experience.
Oh man. It, it there's no words that can explain that experience. It was like an out of body experience. I was literally existing. I was in a room with people that I've looked up to all my life. You feel what I'm saying? Like that was a fan moment for me. Is you crazy? I'm trying not to fuck up my words. My palms are sweaty. The only thing I can do is throw up that spaghetti. Yeah. No, that's the thing. Yeah, I got that one.
Come on, sis. I need you to.
Okay. Okay,
Um,
but no, it was beautiful. It was really beautiful.
that's
I
I can.
cried. Like, yeah, that was one of them.
It's one of today's meccas of hip hop. Like and not just today's. It's been like that for a long time, of course. I miss Sway's show, man. I literally only had Sirius for Sway and Control Alt Destroy. Shout out to Alt Destroy.
That was destroyed. So yeah, that
Yeah,
was the first time I was on there.
word up, yeah, dude, Destroy's popping. Here's that dude, and Rock the Bells too. I had Sirius for Rock the Bells and the back in the day they had Backspin. I think that turned into Rock the Bells or whatnot. But my subscription expired and I had a new card, so I just never re-up. So I don't get to listen to it no more. And that sucks though. But like I just mentioned, I've heard you talk about a project with PA Dre. Shout out PA Dre again. When are we getting that?
This year, I'm gonna say that we haven't discussed a release. We discussed a roundabout time, but there's also things that still need to be done. Like because I just dropped, so now that will be one of the next. It could be Team Demo first. We all have to talk about release dates, but it is ready though.
And life in too. So no
This is
pressure.
true.
No
This is
pressure.
true.
Don't be one of these artists who thinks they just have to push out and push out and push out. Because I'm afraid I would not want you to lose what makes you the illustrious duffel bag herself.
I
Um,
appreciate that.
what else is coming up next for Pretty Bully outside of the music?
Oh man. Right now I'm really focusing on my company Bully Bites. I've been doing a lot of cooking, baking, catering events. Uh yeah. The other side, the things that I'm talking about in the music, you know, being a
That's,
mommy, being a better daughter, better sister, just
mhm.
growing.
Happy
That's
belated Mother's Day. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank
Happy belated
you.
Mother's Day. My bad.
Thank you.
Actually, was trying, running on all cylinders. I meant to say that a little bit earlier in this conversation. Um, that's a beautiful thing. Like you said, you mommy first, so that's what we need out here. Where would hip hop be without the mothers, without that Rushmore that you just gave me? You know, keep in line with that lineage. That's what's up. Um, where can the people get your music?
I am literally on every streaming platform. But if you go to my Bandcamp, I do have merch available, shirts, digipacks of then and now. So yeah, my IG is pretty_bully. That's BULLI, and the link is in the bio.
Well, at pretty_bully.
This is true. Don't yeah. See, I gotta tighten up too sometimes. I appreciate that.
um, okay. Give the people your personal phone number and home address.
Okay. Just make sure y'all hit him up and he'll give it to you. Just give him yours, okay?
Is there anything else you want to tell the people?
Then and Now is available everywhere on every major streaming platform. Produced by Mr. Kid called Quest. Oh, and I got a video dropping soon. Shout out to Innocent. Foul Taste. Video is dropping soon.
That's what's up. For what record?
Foul Taste.
Oh, my bad. You just said that.
Mhm.
I didn't kind of.
That's okay. I thought you was trying to catch me again. See if I was slipping again.
We can't continue to have this relationship. We've got to.
Toxic already.
Um, we can't thank you enough, Pretty Bully, for rocking with us. Everybody, please go follow at Pretty Bully BULLI and see why I was so excited to talk to her. Cop that data now because it's classic material. It's literally being called a masterpiece. Follow me on any app you can tap. At Frank5D, writer, photographer, all that fly shit people adore. Editor here at the rap scene. We gone. Positive energy activates constant elevation.